Shalom, shalom. Call halayim la Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Kodash. Shalom wa ahab la bayat shada wa da. Wa shalom wa ahab la bakaria. Shah Yasharallah. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Salutations to the Akim out there pushing and laboring in the name of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. To you I say shalom. This is going to be a quick video. As you can see, man, Esau, Edom, and his damn witchcraft, man. Right? This article, it says Kellogg Company announces plant-based incognito burger. Right? So, you know, on the browser, you got incognito, which allows you to be hidden, or you know your history isn't recorded when you search things. But they call this shit incognito, right? So basically, they're saying this is I don't know what the fuck. Anyway, it's a lot. Excuse my language, but I'm gonna just read this. Grab a few precepts, and feed the flock. The Lord willing, this is edifying. It says incognito, the new next gen product line by Morningstar Farms, includes the company's first ready to cook plant-based burger to be sold in the refrigerated meat case and frozen fully prepared based chicken tenders chicken tenders and nuggets. It ain't even chicken, bro. It's chicken, right? It says Kellogg's Morningstar Farms announced Thursday, September 12th, 2019, that its ready-to-cook plant-based burger, Incognito, will be sold as burgers, fully prepared chicken tenders and nuggets by 2020. Bro, this article, right? It says, we know that about 3/4 of Americans are open to plant-based eating, yet only 1 in 4 actually purchase a plant-based alternative, said Sarah Young, General Manager, Morningstar Farms, Plant-Based Proteins. So the intent is fully there, but it hasn't necessarily been followed with action. We know the number one barrier to trying plant-based protein is taste. These consumers are still seeking the amazing taste, texture, and sizzling qualities of meat, but want a better alternative for themselves and the planet. The new Incognito by Morningstar Farms items include plant-based burger patties, refrigerated, plant-based chicken tenders, frozen fully prepared, plant-based chicken nuggets, frozen fully prepared, right? It says the 4-ounce plant-based patties are made with non-GMO soy. Right, that's the key of this article that I'm trying to get at. It says the plant-based chicken tenders and nuggets, also made with non-GMO soy, will be placed in the freezer section next to the traditional chicken offerings, making them easy for consumers to find. Right. So, look at this devil. Esau finished, boy. Anyway, as you can see, Esau is garbage, right? Incognito. And this is all a part of his agenda, man. Because if you look into it, right, which I did, soy is a very deadly ingredient to males and testosterone, right? If you look up any food that you eat, it's soy in everything, man. And they're using that to demasculize men and effeminize men into thinking that it's okay to be a feminine, flaming faggot, right? It's just facts. This is I googled what is soy lecithin, and lecithin is the processed version of soy or some shit, right? So I'm gonna just read this. It says, what is soy lecithin? Lecithin is a food additive that comes from several sources, one of them being soy, mainly from soy. It says it's generally used as an um, emulsifier or lubricant when added to food, but also has an antioxidant and flavor protector. So basically, they're saying they're using this to increase the flavor of certain items and foods, and is a emulsifier. I can't say that word correctly, Salakia. The definition is a substance that stabilizes and emulsion. Salakia. Emulsion. Yeah, we're just gonna go with that for now. In particular, a food additive used to stabilize processed foods. Right. So it's mainly in processed foods. Right. Salakia, my throat is like hella dry, and it's bad right now. But the point is, they're putting soy in everything because they want to add to the taste, and they're trying to preserve the flavor, right? But I looked up a couple articles, right? And I even Googled this. Why is soy in everything? It says their consistency allows them to be transformed into oils and flours, as well as dairy and meat substitutes. Right. What did we just read? Incognito, right? A meat substitute. And it even said that it was made out of non-GMO soy. And I'm pretty sure it's still GMO because, the devil is a liar. Importantly, isolated soy proteins are used to emulsify fat and bind water, which keeps many products moistened or moistness without affecting other ingredients. Right. So if you when you get like a Reese cup, or you get anything food based, and it's still moist, and it has that, it's just melt in your mouth texture, that's the soy. But soy is not good for you, man, because this reason. I looked up the article. It says, is soy lecithin good or bad for me? It says soy lecithin is one of those ingredients often seen but seldom understood. Unfortunately, it's also a food ingredient that's difficult to find unbiased, scientifically backed data on. So what do you need to know about soy lecithin, and why might you need it? What is soy lecithin? Soy lecithin is a food additive that comes from several sources, one of them being soy. Is generally used as an emulsifier or lubricant when added to food, but also uses as an antioxidant and flavor protector. So basically, they're just, it doesn't even need to be in there, but they're adding it anyway. I'm not gonna read this whole thing, but there was a point I wanted to get. Salakia. Let me see if this is it. Not a point. No, let me see. Maybe it was this. Nope. Because it even tells you that did I Slakia, bear with me. Basically, it said, oh, wait, Salak. Yeah, I'm tripping. Because I looked up. this is it right here. Salakia. I clicked on the article on mistake. I have this article that I was gonna read, and I clicked on it and forgot that I wanted to read this definition right here. It says, does soy lecithin increase estrogen? In a study published in Food and Chemical Toxicology, the researchers concluded by stating that soy lecithin was also found to be strongly estrogenic. These estrogenic compounds found in soy have been shown to disrupt thyroid and endocrine hormone production. Right, so, hey, they basically telling you that it is strongly estrogenic. Let's look up this word estrogenic. It says estrogen, any of a group of steroid hormones which promote the development and maintenance of female characteristics of the body. Estrogen, primary female sex hormone, as well as a medication is responsible for the development and regulation of the female reproductive system and the secondary sex characteristics, right? So, hormones, man, right? Soy is very estrogenic, right? And we already know that estrogen is the complete opposite of testosterone, right? When a man has too much estrogen, right, he becomes feminine, he becomes weak, soft, right, emotional, right? Everything that a woman is, right? Because estrogen makes up a woman and testosterone makes up the man, right? So I went to the article, it says the truth about soy lecithin. I'm going to read a little bit of this and I'm going to grab some scripts. It says, you might recognize the words soy lecithin from reading labels in your local grocery store. It is a common additive to a large number of foods in the American diet. It is primarily used as a emulsifier, but what exactly is soy lecithin? Right, the lowdown on soy lecithin. It says lecithin is a mixture of lipids and oil derived from egg yolks, ripe seed, milk, and soy. Soy itself has been a controversial piece of nutrition for quite some time. Soy contains an anti-nutrient known as citric acid that bind to minerals such as iron, zinc, and magnesium and disrupt their absorption by the human body. That's right. And what is the male's semen made out of, man? Mainly iron, zinc, and magnesium. So when you constantly indulge in soy products, you basically weakening your seed, man, your sperm, right? And your semen and your sperm has the most nutrients and minerals in it because it is created from your body, right? And if all you're ingesting is soy, which is a very strongly estrogenic substance, what is that gonna change your semen into, man? Right? And your nuts is what makes you a man, right? So imagine, think about this, right? The main thing that makes a man is his semen, his seed, his nuts, right? No woman in this world has a pair of nuts, and if they do, it's a damn dude, So their agenda is to demasculize a man, make him effeminate, make him a homosexual so that he does not produce seed, so he does not produce offspring. The more children we have as Israelites, the bigger our numbers are and the scarier we are, man, as a people. Just like ancient Egypt, man, when we started to procreate and multiply, the Egyptians, they were scared. Well, what the fuck? all these Hebrews come from? You know, we gotta deal wisely with these people, lest they overthrow us and fight with our enemies, right? So, what is the number one top entertainment on the internet, mainly for men, and that's porn, man. You know, and a lot of men stop watching porn. You know, it's through the spirit, but porn is a billion-dollar industry, man, and it's for a reason. You know, Esau wants you to watch that, get turned on, and bust bust your nuts, man, waste your seed, and then you eat all of this soy, you know, and you have to constantly reproduce that seed, man, and if you're not reproducing your seed, and you're constantly wasting it, you're constantly using it, and you're not procreating, and you're filling your body with soy, you're gonna get fat. You're gonna have man boobs, even though shit, pretty much everybody has man boobs because of this devil, you know. But everything is a part of his agenda, man. So I'm gonna read a little bit more of this, and then I'm gonna grab some scripts. It says, in a study published in the Food and Chemical Toxicology, the researchers conclude by stating that soy lecithin was also found to be strongly estrogenic. These estrogenic compounds found in soy have been shown to disrupt thyroid and endocrine hormone production. You may be asking, don't Asian populations consume high amounts of soy and have long lifespans? Asian countries do consume high amounts of soy, but in the form of fermented soy products. The fermentation process breaks down some of the negative parts of soy and makes it more easily digested. The research on soy lecithin needs more analysis. The soy products we consume in the United States are not fermented, and the majority are genetically modified. A meta-analysis looking at soy isoflavoness, right? And that's another one that I was looking for. When I looked up soy lecithin, that word iso. Let me see if I can get this. Nah, I'll look it up later. You should look up that word too, in soy isoflavoness. I don't know if that's the right way to pronounce it, but research up on that. It says in the West and in Asian countries conclude that soy consumption in Asian countries lead to a decrease in breast cancer rates, but in the Western Hemisphere there was no correlation. Do keep in mind, this was a meta-analysis of epidemiological research, so further research is necessary to determine the correlation. All right, so man, hey, they letting you know, man. Hey, in Asia they doing it right, but over here, this devil ain't know what the fuck he doing. He's like, hey man, hey, them Asians eating soy and they good. We can eat soy too, not even fermenting the soy. Because hey, at the end of the day, man, they can't be right. They can't get right, man. So I'm gonna grab some scripts, and call it a video. So this is the book of Ezekiel. Shalakia. This is through the Spirit, so I didn't grab any precepts before this video, but you brothers probably already know what I'm going to. This is Ezekiel chapter 4 verse 13. It says, and the Lord Yahweh said, even thus shall the children of Israel eat their defiled bread among the Gentiles, whither I will drive them. So right, it says we're gonna eat our defiled bread among the Gentiles, man. Hey, soy and every fucking thing is defiled, man. That's a false balance. That's a false balance, man. And the scriptures say a false balance is an abomination to the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. So this devil putting soy in everything. You can literally go to any market, any store, right? And majority of everything that you pick up is gonna have soy in it, man. That's why the Lord told us specifically, he told us to fast and pray, man. Right? That's the only way that you can really avoid a lot of the shit that we consume every day, man, is if we fast and pray to Yahweh Shem Shai. Let me see if we can grab that real quick. Salakia. Let's see. Let me just look it up since I'm not using this anymore. Is it? I think it was one in Luke. All right, I guess I'll grab this. This is Matthew 17. I'll start at verse 20. It says, "And Yahushua said unto them, because of your unbelief, for verily I say unto you, if ye have faith as a grain of mustard seed, ye shall say unto this mountain, remove hence to yonder place, and it shall remove, and nothing shall be impossible unto you. Howbeit this kind goeth not out but by prayer and fasting." Right. So in order to increase our faith, and to accomplish that which seems unaccomplishable, we have to fast and pray, right? And fasting and praying is the main thing that's going to help us stay away from all of the just the foul bread that Esau is pumping into our neighborhoods, man, into our stores. So we coming into a time where fasting and prayer is more important than anything, man, right? And this is the script that I was gonna grab. This is Luke chapter 21, verse. I'll start at verse 34. It says, "And take heed to yourselves, lest at any time your hearts be overcharged with suffering and drunkenness and cares of this life, and so that day come upon you unawares. For as a snare shall it come on all them that dwell on the face of the earth. Watch ye therefore, and pray always, that ye may be accounted worthy to escape all these things that shall come to pass and stand before the Son of Man." So but he said, hey, watch ye therefore and pray always, right? And when you're praying, you want to fast, man, because it says when we afflict our souls, the Lord, we have our prayers are 10 times stronger, man, when we pray to Yahweh Shem Yahshai and fast. Right, and just in general, man, fasting in general, you might not have to do no water, no food fast every single day, but if you do a water fast, you can do a vegetable fast or a fruit and vegetable fast, right? But to be honest, the best fast to do is no drinking and no eating, from sundown to sundown. You might not be able to go all the way, from sundown to sundown, but hey, you got to put that effort in, make that step. So that's pretty much all I wanted to get. I just wanted to, show you brothers that, hey, there's a huge agenda going on, You know, and the scripture said, let's say we are not ignorant of Satan's devices, man. You know, we are not ignorant of Satan's devices, and that's soy. Let me read this. This is 2 Corinthians 2:11. It says, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. You know, we're not ignorant that this devil is trying to destroy us, man. We're not ignorant to the fact that, you know, he wants to demasculize us and make us effeminate and make us to not be manly, man. You know, because brothers was making videos about toxic masculinity, you know, and how they're trying to what's the word I'm looking for? Right, demonize masculine men, you know. So I'm gonna grab this, and this will be it. This is Ephesians, the 6th chapter, verse 10. It says, finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, and in the power of his might. Put on the whole armor of the Most High, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. Right, so this devil, you know, in his damn incognito meat, you know, incognito, right, that's pumped up with soy, that's full of strongly estrogenic substances, you know, trying to demasculize the men, you know, and you have to think about it. When women consume these different products, you know, they're increasing their estrogen to a unstable rate, an unhealthy level, right? Because you can have too much estrogen as a woman, you can have too much testosterone as a man, right? That's why it's balanced, man, right? We have to be that's why the Lord said a just weight is his delight, man. We have to make sure we balance our bodies, you know, fasting and praying, right? Eating the right things when you need it. It all plays a very huge part in this truth, right? Or just in life in general, right? Verse 12, it says, for we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places, you know. And these elites, man, they know what they're doing, man. They got all kind of wickedness going on, you know. They think they laying on their beds thinking about what and how they can do to the 12 tribes to destroy us, you know. And in the morning, they execute it, man. Incognito. It says, wherefore take unto you the whole armor of the Most High, that ye may be able to withstand in the evil day, and having done all to stand. Stand therefore, having your loins girt about with truth, and having on the breastplate of righteousness, and your feet shod with preparation of the gospel of peace. Above all, taking the shield of faith, wherewith ye shall be able to quench all the fiery darts of the wicked. Right, so we got to have faith in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, man. That's why I pray over everything. You know, sometimes I might not, you know, but everything that comes to my mouth, man, I try to pray over it, man, to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, you know, to cleanse it, to bless it, you know, because we're living in that day, man. You don't know what the hell we're eating, man. They can have all kind of human parts and intestines and bodies, you know, whatever, man, in this food. So we must pray over your food, Akim. You know, bless your food in the name of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, and ask for forgiveness for whatever you're consuming, because, like I said, man, we don't know what we're eating. You know, until we get into our own land, until we're in Jerusalem, making our own food, growing our own vegetables, right? We don't know what the hell we're eating, man. Right? It says, and take the helmet of salvation and the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of Yahweh, praying always with all prayer and supplication in the Spirit, and watching thereunto with all perverseness and a perseverance and supplication for all saints. Right. It says praying always with all prayer, man. Whatever you praying, with all prayer, thanking the Lord for letting you see another day, thanking the Lord for the roof over your head, thanking the Lord for this truth, most importantly, this truth, thanking the Lord for everything, man, and begging the Lord to destroy this place, man, this wicked ass kingdom, man, to destroy these Edomites, right, to rise Israel, and to turn away our captivity, with all prayer, man. So that's pretty much it. Lord willing, this was edifying and faith boosting, and hopefully you Akim out there can start paying attention to things that we have to consume in this wicked kingdom. Like I say, you want to stay away from the soy as much as possible, but obviously we're really picking the good out of the bad, man. We're picking the best out of the worst. So do what you can. Stay in the truth. Stay faithful in Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. And keep pushing, man. Keep pushing. Kwam Yasha Allah. Kwam Yasha Allah. Shalom.